Hello guys, welcome back to Shexa's YouTube channel, where you learn IT theory and practical. So before we do anything, I encourage you to like, comment, share and subscribe. Your comment is important to me, it's important to us. It helps us know where we are lacking, where we are missing some things out. Sharing will help you and your colleagues. Subscribing will assist you so that you don't miss out any new videos that we upload. And liking will motivate me so that I know that I'm actually helping people and people love what I do. So today we're going to look at computer networks. So this is what we're going to look at: computer networks. So I will define or start by talking about the nodes, but generally this is what we have in the worldwide network or on the internet. This is actually the internet, and I'm going to take you through from stage number 1 up until we get such a congested or a condensed network like this one, where we are having devices connected to each other, networks themselves connected to each other from one country to another. Like we have Canada, Brazil, Malaysia and other countries, and devices from all those countries, they are all connected to one another. And I will show you from one device up until we get to a highly congested or condensed network. So this is what we have. This is what we have, and I will show you from A up to this stage. So we'll start by defining the nodes or devices. So any device which is capable of being on the network, which is capable of being connected to other devices, which is capable of sharing data or information with other devices, we call those nodes whenever we're talking about a network or the internet. So let's now start with an internet. I will start with a network. But before we go there, these are the devices that we have. We have mobile phones, we have laptops, we have tablets, we have desktop applications, we have smart oven, we have smart mobile vehicles. So this is just a list of few nodes. Let's now call them nodes, because what we are going to talk about next is a network. So with these devices not connected to each other, there is no network there. We don't have any network because none of these is connected to any other device. So let's now talk about the simplest computer network that we can have. Think about it. You have your mobile phone and you want to share a music file with a colleague who has got a mobile phone. Connecting this mobile phone with another mobile phone, that's what we call a network. So computer network, by definition, it is when at least two devices are connected to each other. Meaning to say, we have two devices connected, we might have more than two, like we have 3 more devices connected to each other. So the connection between at least 2 devices is what we call a network. So in other words, we can say a network is a group of computers connected to each other, and a group cannot be a group of one. So a group begins from a group of 2 devices, so we call them 2 nodes. So when we have 2 devices connected, these 2 devices are called nodes. For example, we have a mobile phone and another mobile phone, and this mobile phone is sending data to another mobile phone, maybe through Bluetooth or cable or Wi-Fi or LAN or hotspot and other kind of media or connection technology. And this other device might also send back some information or some data, and then this is a network of 2 devices. So we are having a network of 2 devices, mobile phone connected to another mobile phone. What if we have a mobile phone connected to a laptop? Maybe a laptop is broadcasting Wi-Fi, and the mobile phone, maybe the laptop is broadcasting, and the mobile phone is connected to the laptop. Then we have a network. A computer might actually send data to the mobile phone, or the phone might send data to the laptop, or we may have a computer connected to a smart vehicle. That's a network. We have 2 devices connected to each other. We may also have a mobile phone connected to a smart vehicle. That's a network. We might also have a mobile phone controlling a smart oven, so switching it on, switching it off. We have a network. But with this, we may not conclude to say we now have the internet. I will get to the internet. Here we are talking about network only, just network. This is just network. We have 2 devices connected to each other. We may have more than 2 devices connected to each other. That's a network. So here to say we have 2 nodes, mobile phone and a smart oven. Let's now look at a local area network. For instance, we have a CUIT network. What do we have at CUIT? We've got people with mobile phones, we have people with tablets, we have people with the desktop application, computers, we have people with smart vehicles, we have people with smart ovens and other kind of devices that can be connected to the internet, to the network rather. So this is what we have. Mobile phone is connected to what? Now previously we had something like this. We have these 2 arrows, the one going there and the one going there. So meaning to say these 2 can actually exchange data. So here now, what do we have? We have this device. This device can exchange data with that one, like we saw before. But previously we had 2 arrows, but now we have 1 bidirectional arrow. We have another device which can actually share with that one. So this is what we have at CUIT. These devices, they can communicate with each other like that. You see, more devices coming in and they are connected to each other. This is the connections. These are the connections that we have. So we may call this local area network because it exists only to a restricted area. For instance, it's restricted to, it might be restricted to one building. Maybe we have we call it local area network because we have computer networks, computer devices that are locally available, and only these devices are connected to each other. It might be one building or several buildings like we have at CUIT. But you might be wondering, to say, this guy is saying CUIT is local area network without internet. Like here I'm saying there is no internet, it's just network. You see, this is just a network, local area network. There is no internet, but CUIT has got internet. I will tell you how CUIT gets the internet as we go. So the connections, these are the connections. So we now have a network with more than two devices connected to each other. Look, all the devices connected to each other. Now, wide area network. Let's now look at it like this. We have our local area network at CUIT, and now think about it. University of Zimbabwe, UZ, has got the same kind of network, which is their local area network. And then we have what? Bindura University, we have NAST, we have GZU, we have, I'm just talking about universities because we are all familiar with university setups. So we are saying there's an error here. It must not be CUIT network here, right? So wide area network, we are now saying it's wide because it's no longer concentrating only on one building or several buildings close to each other, but now we are talking about countrywide network. We are now talking about maybe more than 2 countries, or we might talk about long distance connections, you see. So that's when we say we have wide area network. Let's look at the wide area network. We have these devices connected to each other. These are the devices connected to each other, like that. You see, this only this network, this one, this is what we saw as CUIT local area network. It's not having internet because it's not connected to any other. This is a network. When we have a network connected to another network, that's when we have a network of networks, right? Let's talk about this. This is a local area network for one organization, and then we have another one here for another organization. You see, we have another one for another organization, we have another one for another organization, we have another one for another organization. But now these are independent local area networks. Local area network for another organization, for another organization. These are local area networks. Now when these local area networks are connected to each other, it now becomes a wide area network. Look at it, it's now connected to another one. The networks themselves are now connected to each other. This network is connected to that network, this network is connected to that network. So that one is CUIT local area network, Great Zimbabwe University local area network. Now we have National University of Science and Technology local area network, and then we have UZ, University of Zimbabwe local area network. We have Bindura University of Science and Education, if I'm not mistaken, local area network. So these networks are now connected to each other, but we might say there is no internet. But now we can start to say this is an internet. Why? Because here we are saying devices are connected to each other, right? Now it's the network connected to another network through these red connections. So network connected to another network using that red. This network connected to another network. I've used the different colors so that you can see that this is CUIT, this is GZU, this is color for Brussels, this is UZ, this is NAS. You see. So these connections. So let's say you want to communicate with someone who is at UZ. This, maybe you're using this device, this one at CUIT. You're at CUIT and you're using a desktop application. How does the message go to somebody who is using a mobile phone at UZ? What happens is there are several routes. You might send it through that way, straight to a mobile phone, and this mobile phone is acting as the gateway. and then the message goes to that, and then from there it goes to that up until it gets to that mobile phone, and then you reply. Your reply might not go the same way. It might go this way, it might go that way, 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 that way. You see, so this is a wide area network. We are now having a network of networks, local area networks connected to each other. We have a network of networks. So let's now talk about the internet. When we talk about the internet now, we are now saying, as we saw before, these organizations are only in Zimbabwe. So I'm calling it a countrywide network. I cannot say worldwide, but I can say countrywide. The moment I say wide, it's now a wide area network. Right? So now let's say we have internet, which is the worldwide network. With the internet, we have, like I said previously, we have several devices worldwide, and the devices are scattered all over the world. As you can see, they are coming and they are connected like that, all connected like that. See, those are the connections, and these are local area networks, but now they are connected to each other. When we say the cloud, there is no computer which is up there in air or in the cloud, the cloud that brings maybe water, the cloud that is up there, the literal cloud. There is no computer up there. There is no computer up there, but the computers are available. They are scattered all over the world. They are scattered all over the world, like what you saw. Yeah. So what do we have? We now have the internet, which is World Wide Web. It's just a network of networks, and the networks are scattered all over the world. That's what we call the internet. So network and internet, it's the internetwork, interconnection between networks. That's what we call the internet. So we have these. This is UNISA, which is in South Africa, Oxford, CUIT, Zimbabwe, Malaysia, Brazil. We have Beijing, China, California, Greenland, Denmark, Canada. So you can speak with someone who is wherever he is through the internet. So when we say the internet, it's just the internetwork. I might actually call it international network. It's worldwide web. So this is the internet, and this is how it operates. Or the local area network. This is the local area, local area, local area, local area, local area, local area. We might also have some other individual devices that are connected to the internet. But now those individual devices, they will be connected to other local area networks. And when this computer requests, this mobile phone requests data from a computer, which is in UNISA, the message might go straight there, and there. So that's how you access data from the internet. So when you say I get data from the internet, it's you are just saying, if I want to get whatever I want to get, I need to get through another network to get data from a certain computer which is existing in a certain network. So that's what we call the network. So now this is what is happening. So this is the cloud, and these are the connections, data moving from computer A to computer B, sharing data, sharing messages, sharing images, sharing music, viewing videos on YouTube, viewing videos on Facebook, images, Instagram, and so forth. This is what is happening, and it appears as if we are existing in a common area. Yes, we exist in the common area because we are all connected using the internet, the international network, the interconnection between networks. So that's it. For today, we've been looking at computer networks, and I've just explained or described what a network is, what a local area network is, what a wide area network is, and the internet. And I think you now understand a computer network and the internet. I now want to talk about this now before we go anywhere. Let's say we are at CUIT here. We are at CUIT here, and the internet is gone. We no longer have internet. It means we no longer have this. So this is what it means when we say there is no internet at CUIT. Let's just get there. When we do not have internet, so we have the network. We will have the network at CUIT, but what we might not have is the internet. So this is CUIT, and so we do not have connection to other devices on other networks. So we may access the website, but you cannot access other sources of information which are available on the internet. You see, so that's it. That's the network and the internet. That's the network and the internet. Right. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe so that you don't miss out any video that I upload. Be prepared for anything that might come your way. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and give a comment so that we become aware of what you are enjoying as our viewers. I emphasize again, like, share, comment, and subscribe. Enjoy the day, enjoy the rest of your day, enjoy everything that you're doing. All the best.